Everyone, welcome to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. My name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog.
Aruhu.
Don't forget, this platform right here is brought to you by 100% live and direct by Kicker Labs from beautiful North County, San Diego. And if you're not familiar, get familiarized because we do talk sports, San Diego sports, a whole hour long. And we got a lot of good topics today, a lot of spicy ones. Of course, we're going to be dabbing into the Padres, SDFC, San Diego State, and a whole other little things here and there for you
Yeah.
guys. So tune in, keep in touch. And if you guys are right here on the live stream, hey, feel free to drop a comment, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. We'll make sure to get to it.
Subscribe, check our links, follow our spicy page. Oh, we don't have a spicy page. We just talk spicy when it comes to sports, man. It's gonna be a great week in sports. Sports to the left of me, sports to the right of me. I'm just stuck in sports with you, Vic. So how was your week, brother?
My week was solid, bro. Thank you for asking. And I mean, you win some, you lose some. We
Sometimes it's gruesome.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit of the NFL games. I mean, what a insane game it was on Monday, Raiders versus the Cowboys. Oh my god.
Man, hey, we them boys, go Cowboys, man. Anybody against the Raiders for sure. But what an embarrassing AFC West week. We let the Broncos run away with it. I blame you, the Chiefs. I don't ever root for the Chiefs in a while, but I was definitely hoping they would have got that dub when they should have got it.
Well, and see, I feel the opposite, bro. Like I was still 100% rooting against the Chiefs, dude, because like they deserve to get put on check.
But they're not even tough right now. They're third place in the West.
Exactly, bro. They were talking all this nonsense about potentially being a dynasty and this is now running their mouth. Like, hey, chin check. There you go. Bam. You're not even playoff contending right now. Like,
I get it.
Terrible.
As I don't know if you guys know, but as a Padre fan, I'm a Padre fan. I feel the same way about the Dodgers. I don't care if they're in last place or first place. I want them to lose every game. So I guess I can feel it. That's how I feel about the Raiders over the Chiefs. I just know if the Chiefs would have beat the Broncos, Chargers would have been in a better position. And we're still right now in the playoffs. But, it's crazy. A loss is a loss and a win's a win. But we've been losing so gruesomely, by blowouts. And when we win, it's very exciting. How do you feel as a still a Charger fan, right?
Oh, dude, I'm never gonna be anything else besides a Charger fan. But let's dive into it, bro. Because like national news, everybody is asking the same question: Are the Chargers real contenders or are they pretenders?
Yeah.
Because there has been a handful of games where they really had to shine, and unfortunately, they just kind of flop.
STD.
Example: this past weekend against the Jaguars.
Duval. Yeah, dude. That was tough to watch, man. We already know our biggest kryptonite is our offensive line. It doesn't seem to get any better. Every time we get a good piece of the puzzle, they get hurt. And that's just the root of the game. You can't really blame trainers if it happens over and over again. But, I guess, so there's a stat, and there's only one quarterback in this stat. A person who's since 2020, Justin Herbert is the only quarterback to throw over 155 touchdowns and get intercepted over 50 times.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's killing Herbert's stats this year is the interceptions. And although, yes, I think they're going to end up qualifying and making it to the playoffs, it's the O-line that's really holding back the Chargers from truly exploding. And it's too late now to try to acquire new players and this and that. Like you got to play with what you got, and Chargers just need to tighten up a little bit. I mean, the offense is there, but it's just the O-line that's slacking because the defense, that they've been trying their best. I mean, there's been a couple of defensive touchdowns that have really changed the trajectory of the game, and it's just a little sad to see the way that Harbaugh has been dealing with his team, and
Hardball's playing hardball. I mean, do you see what he's doing with the our starting running back?
Oh yeah,
benching him for the whole season almost because he doesn't know the Charger way. He said he was a selfish player or something like that. Don't quote me. And he's like, yeah, until he knows the Charger way, he's not gonna. I don't care. I don't care if you got here through gifts. You got to learn hard work. Something like that.
Yeah, and I mean that's the game in a nutshell, bro. You got to be a team player. I get it. Stats are amazing, phenomenal, especially if you're in a contract year. But when you're in the team, play with and for the team, bro. But I mean, that's a whole different conversation right there.
Man, all right, yeah. Well, speaking of Chargers, dude, it's our bye week, so let's get it together. Rocking the fresh from '90s Ventas, San Diego. This fresh Charger hat, bolt up, baby. You already know.
Yeah, and I do want to, before we continue on with a little bit more of the American football, I want to tap into the game that's going on tonight because we usually go live on Thursdays.
This is baseball.
We do go live on Thursdays, and for the most part, it's Thursday night football. So let this be, I guess, not a warning, but more of a call out for everybody. Smoke and Vic will be changing their format starting next week. Since it's Thanksgiving weekend, we will not be airing on Thursday for Thanksgiving, but moving forward, it will be now on Wednesdays, right around the same time. So stay tuned. And thank you guys for tuning in to Smoke and Vic.
Yeah, dude. You guys get wasted on Wednesdays and listen to Smoke and Vic Radio Sports Hour. We got this, man. I'm super stoked.
Yeah, but do you have the score by any chance, dude?
Well, I think there's a commercial going on right now, so I can't really say off the bat. But what I can say is I want to give my respects to a legend, San Diego legend.
Okay.
I'm sure we all know what happened. If you don't, let me fill you in. The legendary San Diego Hall of Famer Randy Jones passed away at 75. He had the barbecue. I remember the barbecue, Randy Jones barbecue at the ballpark. Don't remember his gameplay. I was a little too young for that. Do you have any memories of Randy Jones?
I don't, dude. He's beyond my time. But what I do know is that he was one of the starting stars that actually put San Diego into the map nationally. And he I think he was a lefty. He was a little short on height, but the craziest stat that I know from him is that he finished a full game within an hour and 30 minutes. So crazy
stat that I know from him is he's actually the San Diego Padres' first ever Cy Young winner.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
So Randy Jones, he also battled, I think it was throat cancer. Survived that a few years ago. So man, dude, what a good guy. Definitely a Padre for life. And now you're with Mr. Padre, and I would say what Mr. Franchise.
Yeah, Papa Pete and Mr.
Pete.
Padre. So.
Plus many others. There's many.
Yeah, many other Padres up there, and keep on shining the bright light for these Padres because we're in murky waters as of now, moving into 2026.
See, I'm excited, and I'm usually the negative one on this show. I can't wait to see what the Padres do with what we're given right now.
Yeah, well, hold it right there. Let's pause that. Make it a tease. Because we do have a lot of Padres talks for you guys. But since we're still a little bit on the football tip, I want to get into some of this cooler stuff that I've seen. And for starters, man, I don't have the full screen, bigger screen for us to dabble into some of these images. Hopefully I get them right because it's going to be tricky today. But what I did see and I did read is that Shedeur Sanders, hopefully I get this one right. Nope, wrong one. Sorry.
Starter, right?
Shedeur Sanders, he did go into the game not too long ago. I think it was last week. Oh, wrong slide again. Sorry, guys. Getting a little ahead of the game. Maybe this one. Nope. Damn it. All right. Whatever. The slides are going to be a little off today, guys. Sorry. Oh, damn. Getting ahead. Again, here we go with Randy Jones. But yeah, Shedeur Sanders will be a starter. There you go. That's a good one. Shedeur Sanders will be a starter this upcoming Sunday for the Cleveland Browns. And good for him, bro. I mean, long overdue. I think he played a hell of a game when he went in this past week. And he almost ended up overturning and winning that game for his squad. So now as a starter, it's going to be a good game to watch. So shout out to all the Cleveland fans out there.
Hey, to anybody out there, you don't know until you get a shot, but you got to stay, ready and prepared any given Sunday, any given day when it comes to ball. If you're sitting on the bench, you made it this far. Don't forget you are a strong piece. So, man, shout out to him, dude. You know, I know it's a big name, big shoes to fill, but I'm rooting for him. You know, I hope he does good with the Browns.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
My boy Totally is a Browns fan. I also want to give a shout out. If you saw some of that footage in our new intro we're working on, a shout out to Charlie, my homie Charlie Loke 760 on IG. He goes to a lot of events. Definitely a diehard San Diego fan, and it was really cool. I appreciate that footage, brother. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna about cover it right now for the football, because we do have a game going on, and live updated score as of now. We got 16-20. What quarter is it, bro?
I believe it is the third quarter with 9 minutes left.
All right, so here we go. We'll keep you guys posted.
Texas is up.
As the episode goes by. So we'll let you guys know what the score is.
There is still more football I want to talk about.
Okay, run it.
2026 just got announced that there's going to be a European Football League that is connected to the NFL. They're going to start off with 10 teams. So this is going to be the first time I'm going to read the names. It's going to be the last time. But these are the 10 teams in Europe for the next year for the football season. Frankfurt Galaxy, the Venetian Vikings, the Paris Musketeers, the Rhein Fire, the Nordic Storm, Madrid Bravos, Panthers, Wootlaw, Prague Lions, Stuttgart Surge, and the Berlin Thunder.
That's a lot of teams.
Yeah, 10 teams. As a Charger fan, I'm obviously I already have a favorite already. I'm going for that Berlin Thunder. Who would you go off the bat, off the names?
I don't know. I kind of already forgot half of them because they didn't seem too important.
So, dude, they got Prague Lions, Madrid Bravos, the Paris Musketeers, the Frankfurt Galaxy, that's Germany, the Nordic Storm, the Rhein Fire. And there's some cool teams.
All right, I'm digging the Bravos and I'm digging the Storm. They both sound pretty cool.
Yeah, Madrid Bravos does sound pretty cool, and the Nordic Storm. Nordic just sounds tough too. So.
Yeah, just off of that, leading with the Nordic Storm is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I'm going for the Berlin Thunder. So man, bring that thunder and lightning, baby.
Hey, that one sounds tight too, dude. Hey. Go Thor. 100%.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the European Football League 2026. Stay tuned for that. We'll probably have some updates in the next few episodes. All
right. Well, let's switch over from regular football to arena football, dude. The IFL. And if you guys know, we've been talking about this hard for a while now, and I think it's about time that we share something that is pretty dear to us, especially here in North County, San Diego. We got official news, and it's been unveiled here in the city of Oceanside. The Bombers are official. Oh, sorry, that's wrong slide.
The Oceanside Bombers, and they actually found their starting quarterback. Yeah, they found their starting quarterback.
Yeah, the Oceanside Bombers are official. This is the team here in the city of Oceanside for the IFL, but beware, because we also do have the San Diego Strike Force, which they're both really cool. The Strike Force actually just got a deal with FanDuel, so it's kind of cool. And you said that with FanDuel, they're actually doing something a little bit more top notch.
Yeah, they're gonna have Sunday night indoor football, and it's gonna be streamed. So thanks to FanDuel's contract with the IFL, teams like the Strike Force will be televised or streamed, I should say nowadays, on Sunday nights. So it's gonna be Sunday night indoor football. It's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, dude, stay tuned for that.
You know? Yeah, and personally, I think this is a rivalry in the making, because both of these teams, the Oceanside Bombers and the San Diego Strike Force, will both be playing here in North County at the Front Wave Arena.
Leagues, though, right? So they will never play against each other.
That I don't know, bro.
If they're in the same league, that's gonna be pretty sweet. Almost like the Rams and Chargers. That's gonna be
very similar vibes. You know, especially when the Chargers and the Rams share SoFi. So I think it's something similar out here in the Front Wave.
Well, you know, I'm excited for the Oceanside Bombers. San Diego Strike Force already made a name for themselves. They're coming back strong. But Oceanside Bombers did one open tryout. There's 2 more open tryouts they're gonna do. So follow them on all their social medias. Instagram is how I stay in touch with them. Yeah, they're doing more tryouts, man. They found their starting quarterback. They're still looking for more players. Get on there. You know what I mean? We were talking about the Usos last week. Come on, Osiders. Let's get up there. Those fast surfers. You know what I mean? That'd be sick, dude. I think we have a lot of different characteristics in North County I think we can create a great team if they show up.
Oh, 100%, dude. And not just North County, but all of San Diego County, dude. This is sports haven because like you could actually play sports year round, unlike other places in the country,
Oh, San
and
Diego,
a lot of top notch athletes that come through San Diego. So make sure to catch them tryouts, and hopefully you get placed in the team. Because I mean, who wouldn't want to play sports for a living, even if it is 60K a year?
I mean, football. I mean, yeah, NFL, MLB. The top professionals come out of California. Obviously, hockey, no. Basketball, no. But yeah, so, dude, we are known for athletes, and what better place than sunny Southern California?
100%. All right. Well, since we were talking slightly a little bit about TV contracts, TV deals, TV money,
Are you doing it?
I think it's overdue,
Okay.
and I mean. Again, the slides are a little tricky today, but we're gonna make sure that we aim for them right.
All right.
All right. So I guess let's start with this slide. Boom. Okay, that's coming up in the next couple of minutes. How about this slide? All right, that's also coming up in the next couple of
I
minutes.
don't know what slide that is.
I could see them. All right. Boom. Perfect. Right here. MLB is
No,
official.
no.
Not ESPN contract, but we'll talk about that. But this
Aw.
new contract, Netflix receiving the rights for Home Run Derby, Field of Dreams, and also opening day all throughout the MLB team. So the next 30 teams, 2026, will be playing in Netflix for opening day. So you're welcome.
I like it, and I'm glad that MLB. You said it. Field of Dreams is coming back. Phillies versus Twins, August 13th next year. I hope they do it for every team, and I hope they do it every year because that's an awesome thing to do.
It's a cool venue.
Yeah, that's awesome. But hey, congratulations with the Netflix deal. That's going to be sick. Hopefully, I've actually have seen a few sporting events live on Netflix, and sometimes it doesn't work out best. They're a streaming site. A live streaming is a different ball game that they are
100%.
trying to tap into. So that's on Netflix, so it's not on MLB.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the other thing.
Yeah, well, before we get into this new ESPN contract, there's a minor detail that I want to address to everybody
Minuscule.
because it was not necessarily rumored but announced to everybody that MLB lost $1.6 billion just this past season on 2025. And it does not have to do with anything on concessions. It doesn't have to do with the shared revenue. It really came down to the TV deal against ESPN because ESPN had to opt out for certain rights here and there, and MLB fumbled it, dude. That's why now we're getting Netflix, and that's why now we're getting this new contract where just a good amount of teams will be playing for ESPN, and luckily the San Diego Padres are part of that deal. Starting 2026, the Padres will be officially televised or streamed via ESPN starting 2026 for the next 3 years. Great for the Padres, great for the organization, and I'm gonna say great for baseball because this is the new direction. This is the new wave.
I love it. I saw someone break it down, and what it really is all these teams that don't really have a network, unlike the Dodgers and Yankees, and so you know what I'm saying. They're all gonna be on ESPN now, and they're going to share the revenue from every single stream. And so every team's going to get an equal cut. And that's going to help small market teams that are potentially going to get in debt and stuff like that. It's going to be super awesome. And I think I forgot who broke it down, but someone said like the Hornets on basketball, they're a trash team, so to speak. They're worth $4 billion. The Padres, who are obviously one of the best teams in professional baseball, they're worth $2 billion. So, and that does come, like you said, with television, with being able to see the game. So this is going to be big. It's going to be big for the Padres. It's going to be big for MLB. I'm glad they finally came to an agreement. What about you?
Oh, I'm super glad, dude. I mean, we've teased it for a little while now, but the ink has settled,
Has dried,
and it's official, dude. And the contract is up. Moving forward, 2026, it's gonna happen, and I'm stoked because not necessarily that the Padres needed that contract, but yeah, quote unquote, they needed that contract, especially
Oh
with
yeah,
all the murkiness that's been happening with, the, I guess the reshaping of the team with ownership potentially, with managing, and new players coming into the squad. It's gonna help them out with having a little bit more security, at least when it comes to the way that people consume the product. So yeah, good for the Padres, 100%.
go Padres, man. Do we have any comments today?
Let's see. I'm gonna segue real quick to the YouTube. YouTube is a little shy, but let's go on to the Instagram.
Because I still wanted to ask you guys, leave in the comments, please. Who do you think would be ideal owners for the next owners for the San Diego
Yeah,
Padres?
shout out to everybody on the IG. Yeah, we do apologize because now IG wants us to do portrait mode, which is uh not the best, but we're working some kinks out. So apologize to everybody on the Instagram, but I do see some fire emojis, some other emojis flying
Looking
through.
fresh today, dude.
So thank you guys, appreciate that.
I got that
But let's
charger, that new
let's keep
charger.
on going down with a little bit of the Padre way. There was this one specific note that I ran into. It was shown to me. Joe Musgrove, the new off-season mascot for the Padres. Sorry, Joe, I don't mean to minuscule you like that, but it feels like that. He just had the appearance in Dick's Chula Vista. Now there is a I forget what they call it, BDA or something like that, but
What?
it's basically like gambling. If you guys see me out there, you know what I'm talking about. The BAD, Padres
Bad?
Night, featuring Joe Musgrove. There is because it's a bingo night. So it's a bingo night, but there is a possibility that the winner could walk away with $10,000 cash. So shout out to the Padres organization, and shout out
Let's
to Joe
go.
Musgrove for continuing to participate on events like this, and staying connected to his community. So big shout out to
It's got to
No
be
No Joe.
fun, but it's also got to be. Oh man, we could have used him last season, but we got him this season. I'm excited, man. I love it. With so much turmoil comes a beauty, and I think we put so much pressure on ourselves as an organization and as a Padre fan. They're like, what else can go wrong? Type vibe right now, and that's why I'm like, I know real champions pull through right now, and so instead of worrying about what we're doing wrong internally, I'm saying as a Padre, there's so much things going wrong around us that maybe that's how we can focus and get through this tunnel with a train and have a parade. So I'm excited for the next season because I don't know what to expect, but I know who we got left. This trade rumors with Tatis, that's just rumors, bro.
Yeah, not gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but Tatis being traded. Yeah, I mean,
That's just
the
rumors.
organization's on sell mode, but trust me, he's one of the biggest assets that they have. He's not a liability.
He's the biggest star, one of the biggest stars in MLB.
Oh yeah, dude.
He doesn't
Ain't
only
no
do
way.
it; he looks good doing it. Like, oh man, you look at some of his highlights, man. He's just smooth. Like, oh,
Yeah, you can't get rid of a guy like that. If you did, you'd probably end up losing your job like the manager from the Mavericks. So can't do that. That's a no no.
ooh. You want to talk NBA, huh?
No, not really. I don't got too many NBA notes because
I got one.
share it, dude. Share it real quick.
Okay, real quick. The NBA is going to have a new All Star game format.
Ooh, okay. I'm interested
Yeah.
on that.
So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool because I know all professional sports are trying to switch it up, make it more entertaining for the fans. I like what MLB does.
Dude.
I like the fact that they have to compete to get the start of home field advantage in the World Series. I love that. You know, uh, football, they're still working on it. I like those mini games; those are cool. Maybe do a bunch more of those. As for NBA, so now the new All Star game format, they're gonna have 3 teams, 2 from USA and 1 world team. It's gonna be a round robin, 4 games, 24 players, 12 from each conference, and it's just gonna be a round robin. Best
Oh
of
wow.
best of the best wins. So I think it's gonna be fun. Make it entertaining. It's gonna be 4 games. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, and funny thing is, talking about like the breaks, the All Star breaks. I heard, rumor has it, that MLB might end up switching their format a little bit too. I mean, because the biggest thing for MLB is definitely the home run derby, because nobody really pays attention too much to like the All Star game,
Yeah.
which is it's a sweet game on its own. You know, you get to see a lot of the stars who don't necessarily, well, at least back then didn't play against each other, but now with interleague play, it's a little different. But home run derby is still king, at least in my eyes, for MLB. But
I think for
what
every All Star, the home run derby is like the coolest thing ever.
but what I did hear is that potentially Olympics, the MLB, since they are including baseball in the Olympics, next Olympics, they might end up stretching the All Star break so that that week of the All Star break, some of those players could actually play in the Olympics. I think it's probably the smartest move, because otherwise you're risking your player, and not even that, but you're kind of limiting their time in the field. So that's just what I heard from the grapevine.
That's tough, man. Because depending on your contract, because I mean, shoot, no matter what athlete you are, I'd want to play and I'd want to compete in the Olympics. Representing your country in the Olympics, that's pretty sweet. So if some of these contracts they can't, because I heard
Mhm.
some of these contracts, some baseball players can't play basketball in their free time or whatever because they may get injured.
Oh yeah, dude. And then that's why to me, sometimes like soccer is just so crazy, because there's so many different like breaks and changes with like their formatting, and sometimes they play for the country and stuff. Like I'm still having a hard time understanding
Yeah, there's a
soccer.
lot. There's a lot.
It's coming together, shaping up. Shout out to SDFC for helping us out. But it's a trip out there, dude. And yeah, of course, you always risk an injury, especially when you're not doing your job and trying to practice other sports.
Oh, dude, I got something on SDFC.
Oh, run it, dude.
Okay. So SDFC, obviously they're playing soon. I think it's this Monday, right?
Monday coming up, playoff game.
Let's go. So we could potentially face intern Miami, and we could face Messi in the Cup final.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the big word right there. It would have to be in the MLS Cup final. I
That's
think I think
nuts,
I
dude.
think the boys have the talent to do it. I mean, first they have to face off against Minnesota, but I mean anything can happen. I mean now it's basically give it your all and
It's win or go home right now, right?
continue to move on in the bracket. That's all it comes down to.
Let's go. I like that. Do I have any other soccer news? Oh yeah, there's videos going around that Mexican halftime shows in soccer is unmatched. I saw a video where they had two fans doing like an obstacle course. And the end of the obstacle course, there was a bunch of cowboys, roping them up, dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's a thing.
man, yeah, that's pretty gnar. That was super cool to watch. So yeah, if you guys ever haven't seen, it's unmatched.
Oh yeah, man. Mexico always likes
That's
to
crazy.
entertain their fans,
That's super cool.
and it's just a
remember that.
Mexican thing, dude. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. What else do we got? Do you got anything else? Oh, I got a few things. You got anything?
As of right now, I got a couple of slides that I could run into, but let's continue with some of your notes. Let's talk SDSU football and basketball.
Perfect. Don't really know much about the basketball, do you?
Yeah, I know they took a fat L this week,
Mm.
which is pretty unfortunate. Especially since they were winning the game and then just somehow ended up crumbling and losing to an inferior opponent. But you know, let bygones be bygones, and SDSU squad, we're still rooting for you,
Hey,
bro.
fight,
I know
fight, fight,
I
baby.
know you can make it to the Final Four, at least the Sweet 16, but
Fight,
you
fight,
get you gotta move on from games like this, and and when you get a chance, just seal the deal, get that W.
Yes, sir. Speaking about getting W's, State beat Boise. That was a
Woo!
great win. And now, actually, the final home game is November 22nd, which I think is this Saturday, 7:30. You already know it's Snapdragon versus San Jose. San Diego State is in first place, 5-1. San Jose is down there with 2-4. So seems like an easy win, but don't let up, boys. Let's keep going. Let's fight, fight, fight. Man,
Never let up, dude.
never let up. There's also monster trucks coming to town.
Oh yeah, let's get that slide in real quick, because
Let's
it's
slide
been
it
kind
in
of
there right now.
bugging me. Lakeside,
Hey,
Let's go.
Lakeside, dude, at the Verona Speedway, November 23rd, this Sunday. It's Monster Truck Nitro. All ages, super fun. They're coming back to town. They're also actually Monster Jam is actually coming to Petco Park in January. I'll have more info of that in the next episode or so.
Yeah, but everybody, if you guys haven't been to Lakeside, it's a
Dude.
must visit venue because first of all, Lakeside is a super cool part of the county that not too many people frequent. But if you get a chance, pull up, man. It's a fun time. There's a 7-Eleven right across the street, so
They
you
got
get
the
your pregame
rodeo.
on. Yeah, dude, it's great, super great.
So the rodeo that's the Barona Speedway, or is that a different location?
Uh, well, they're probably just calling it something else, but I know what they mean. You know,
Okay.
it's not called Verona, but you know, it's basically where the Lakeside Rodeo is at. You
Okay.
can't miss it.
So Monster Truck Nitro though. So check it out if you're down over there. And then Pachanga Resort, 6 p.m. November 29th, World WBO International Featherweight Championship. It's Pierce versus Pereira, and then Lorenzana versus Arias. That's our local boy, man.
Ooh.
So let's go, El Rey.
All right, all
And
right.
then that's also the debut of Hamul Pacquiao.
Oh man, that's right. I remember you mentioned
Yeah.
Baby Pacquiao coming into town.
Yeah, so Baby Pacquiao's first professional fight is going to be November 29th at the Pachanga Arena, man. Check that out. Root for our local boys, the co-main event. And yeah, dude, let's get ready to rumble.
All right. Well, you know what? Since you are in there talking a little bit of
I'm in there,
boxing,
baby.
you know, let's let's get a little bit of a wider angle and let's talk
Let's spread it.
one of the, I don't want to say up and coming stars because technically this guy's already a star. Is he good? I don't know. That's up to you. You figure that out. But Ryan Garcia has struck the deal, signed the ink. He is set for his next match coming up February 2026 WBC Championship
go.
title fight. So,
Fight.
hey man,
What do you think the odds are?
I think the odds are probably gonna be like 3-1 because Ryan, he's got potential, dude. He's always had so much potential, but like when he goes up into the ring, he just he doesn't bring in his all, dude. Like, my opinion, you know, that's what I see of him in his fighting style, like. Because he's only got like 2 punches, bro. But like, you know, when you're boxing, like we all know it, dude. And we've mentioned this a couple of times here at Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. It's a points game. If you're not throwing punches, you can't end up winning the round. If you don't win the round, then the scorecard is gonna get behind you. And you know, before you know it, you're gonna aim for a knockout. And no, bro, you can't do that to yourself.
I agree. You can't do that at all. You know, you gotta play the game.
100%. Play the game, bro. Don't let the game play you.
Dude, okay, well, so you're excited for the fight, though. I mean, he is getting a belt match.
Yeah, no, I think it's overdue. I mean, is it necessarily the match that I would give him? No, because to
No,
me, he's still a contender. He's not necessarily title ready, but you know, WBC plays by their own rules. So yeah, if he gets a belt, I wouldn't be overly upset. But I think it's good. It's good for boxing. It's good for the sport. And with his name and his talent, yeah, it's fair.
Okay, well, good luck to Ryan Garcia. Hopefully, does very well because we'll be watching and we'll keep you tuned up and ready to go when the fight happens. What's that in May?
No, it's actually February, and to be specific, I believe it's February 21st. So yeah, we're not too far away, man. 3 months away.
Let's go. What's not 3 months away is wrestling, WWE. But also, there's also a local
let's go.
Circuit. There's also a local circuit.
All right. Let's tone down a little bit on the wrestling. Let's run it though.
So it's called Danger Pro Wrestling. They're gonna be at Queen Bee's 2 times, November 28th, and they're also gonna be there December 12th. It's gonna be pretty gnarly. The homie Dirty Ron McDonald is going to be part of both those events at Queen Bee's right there in North Park. Check that out, all ages. But yeah, WWE, some of the matches have been set. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then, before we move on, if you guys don't know Ron, make sure to check him out, dude. Solid guy, and he's a great wrestler, dude. Especially in the local circuit scene. Great wrestler, great showman. So hey, shout out to Ron.
Shout out to Ron, man. Check him out.
All right, so yeah, let's move on real quick. Bam, yeah, you guys saw us again. All right, let's get into it. Survivor Series next week, Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, we're gonna have a show, but we're gonna get into
You
it
know,
today. Get the clips now, today.
today. Let's get the clips.
Run
Here
it,
we
bro.
go. You already know that Rey Mysterio is gonna do something amazing when it comes down to San Diego. We don't know what. Yeah. Oh, actually, isn't he joining that War Games thing?
Oh yeah, dude, he's gonna be part of Survivor Series War Games, and also, I don't know if you guys know this, but he will be having a sort of like pre-game VIP exclusive show.
Ooh.
So stay on the tune for that and get your tickets because he's gonna be here in town. Come on, WWE legend in his hometown. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hey, in this last
Don't
Raw,
play yourself.
Dirty Dom actually called out John Cena and wants to fight him in his hometown for the belt again. So the rematch will be at Petco Park. John Cena versus Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Woo!
That's gonna
Can't
be
wait.
beautiful.
And it's funny, bro, because like I feel like you teased it. I mean, we didn't know the exact way that it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
We didn't know that Dom was gonna lose the title in Boston
Yeah.
and then call
No
for a
idea.
rematch in San Diego. So
Way cooler.
the way they write the stories, it is
I
pretty
appreciate
enticing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but sometimes you try to guess. So who do you guys think is gonna win? You think Dom's gonna win the belt back doing something dirty? Or you think John Cena is gonna hold on to the title? I personally think Dom's probably gonna get it back.
And you wouldn't be mistaken, dude, because that's my thought process exactly. He tried doing it in Boston and
Yeah.
didn't work in his favor.
No.
But I think in San Diego, he will be able to get away with a little bit of that dirtiness to get that title back.
Dirty Dago. Damn, Dom. Doing us. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
man.
because for a second there, dude, like before it got announced that it was going to be John Cena, I personally thought it was going to be Rey
Me
Mysterio
too.
for
I was
the
thinking.
AAA belt. I mean, didn't happen that way. It would have been sick, but maybe they're saving it for WrestleMania. I don't know.
So anyone can call him out for that AAA belt, or is it like luchas only?
I think it's more like a lucha thing.
Okay, so only luchas can. Call
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like Rey Mysterio would have been perfect.
Yeah, or
but
Penta, something like that.
but
can call
whatever,
him out.
dude. I mean, it's not happening. It's gonna be Dominic
Good to know.
Mysterio, Dirty Dom versus John Cena, War Game Survivor Series here in San Diego. So stay tuned and make sure to tune in, bro, because it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And I got a little hidden gem for all of you guys,
Ooh.
all of my wrestling fans. I'm gonna show you something that it's collector edition type things. Bam. So we got Bathing Ape times WWE times Tops on a
Ooh.
collective exclusive campaign for Survivor Series here in San Diego. And I'm going to give you a little bit more details. First of all, they're setting up shop only here in San Diego for exclusive merchandise. And yes, when it comes to Tops, if you guys know Tops, that means packs. Yes, they're going to be having exclusive Bathing Ape WWE
Ooh.
packs here in San Diego. I don't know the price range, but I'm going to tell you this. You get one of those packs. It also comes with a t-shirt and an extra little limited edition merchandise. So stay tuned to that because, man, dude, that's going to be probably one of the biggest, best drops that I've
Hot.
seen this whole entire year from WWE.
That's hot right there, dude. Exclusive from San Diego. Let's go. I like it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, when I came across that note, I was
Damn,
like,
that's
yo, that just makes Survivor Series here in San Diego just a little bit more special because, first of all, none of these brands have ever merged and collaborated before. I mean, Bathing Ape, streetwear, WWE, athleticism, and I mean, same with Tops and Fanatics, but like they're encapsulating all of this just for this one stop in San Diego.
That's
It's
gonna be
crazy.
nasty. We got to get some of those.
Oh, 100%, dude. I
we
don't.
gotta
I
get
mean,
on
I
that.
don't mind dropping $200 right now, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Let's get
go.
it.
Let's get it. Boom. You'll see it.
Yeah. Once we get that exclusive merch, we'll show you guys. But it ain't gonna happen until Survivor Series, which I believe is November 28th.
8th or 9th.
A little crazy, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, I'm excited for that, dude. I'm so excited for I actually seeing videos from people on skyscrapers and high rises looking at the field, getting ready for WWE. So it's really coming together.
Oh, 100%, dude. And before we move on a little bit more with the episode, I do want to give a big shout out to all the people that help us out here at Smoke and Vic Sports Radio
Hell
Hour.
yeah.
And I don't mean help with like notes or nothing like that, but definitely help with some of these slides that we put up for you guys week in and week out. So shout out to Keep the Faith. Shout out to Friar Talk. Shout out to Talking Friars. Shout out to Padres Blogger.
Charlie Loke.
Yeah, shout out to all of these other third party guys that, you know, even though we're not necessarily getting paid for any of this because we do it as fans for fans, you know, it's just a great way to get the whole entire community involved and together. So shout out to you guys, man. Thank you.
Fan content, man. Keep it coming. Hell yeah.
100%.
Let's go, dude. So the football game is going pretty good for the Texans. If you are a Texans fans, it's 16-23 in the fourth quarter, 13 minutes left.
It's crazy, bro. Like for the last 4 weeks in football, none of these so-called primetime games have been good, bro. They've been low-key boring.
Yeah, not really impressive. This one might be. I'm not really watching it, but
I mean, look at the score, dude. It's only a touchdown. It's not.
yeah.
The jerseys are kind of cool though.
I do like the jerseys.
All right.
But yeah, so yeah, Chargers got a bye week. San Diego State's final home game is this Saturday. We got monster trucks coming to town. Dude, we got SDFC football on Monday. It's going to be a beautiful weekend of sports.
Oh, yeah, dude. It always is, dude. Rain or shine, there's always great stories in sports. But you know what? I'm going to segue real quickly back again to the YouTube and to the Instagram because I think we do have a couple of comments. And yeah, shout out to Humble Photography. So I'm going to display this first comment right here. Letters are super tiny, so hopefully I read it right. It says, I saw a story talking about how Salt Lake City is building a MLB stadium and maybe the Padres could be a team of interest. We saw that note. I saw it myself, Humble Photography.
I did see that as well.
But check it out, dude.
There's a lease, right?
The lease in Petco Park for the Padres runs into 2033. So, yeah, you're not wrong. There is a potential relocation, but I doubt MLB will allow that to happen, especially with the fan base here in San Diego, because you could take them to Salt Lake City, but you're not going to get 43,000 fans almost every single game. So, well, you know, we'll stay in tune with that.
Much about Salt Lake City, maybe they might. Well, I mean, yeah, with the prices though, because they're gonna move. They're cheaping their tickets or something.
Yeah,
that's.
But Humble Photography running with another comment saying Sorry, I messed that up. SDFC Monday. Let's go. Yeah, we're super hyped and we're super stoked, dude. I actually been talking to a lot of people who were attending the game. And they keep on telling me every single time that blue smoke, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, dude. Whether you're out there in the tailgate or in the stands, as soon as that blue smoke starts showing up, it's on, bro. It's on. So I can't wait till I catch a game myself. But hell, I can't even wait till I catch a San Diego Clippers game out here myself.
Let's go.
But you know, until then,
Bombers, Strike Force, we're gonna do it all.
But until then, you know, we keep on rooting for the Padres and we keep on going to the Padres because, quote unquote, is the more affordable thing in town.
Also, the goals, man. Shout out 7-0 victory a few days ago. The homie Charlie Lowe got us footage as part of our intro. 7-0 domination. The San Diego goals, man. Shout out those guys.
Yeah, and then also shout out to everybody on the Instagram. We do see the flame emojis. We do see everybody tuning in, tuning out. But, you know, best way to contact us and best way for you to join the show is definitely through YouTube because that's one of the comments that we could actually blow up here on the screen. So thank you again, Humble Photography, for those questions and those comments. And shout out to you guys for tuning in to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio.
Well, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm excited. I don't really got nothing planned. I'm ready for the Aztecs this weekend, and I'm also ready for SDFC on Monday. I'm just excited. You know, the Raiders lost, Chiefs lost, Chargers got dominated. We got a bye week to think about our mistakes, and I'm ready to get at it.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think we went through most of our slides. We covered just about everything that we had to cover, uh,
We
from
did.
Joe Musgrove to the ESPN
Na, na, na,
to,
na, na, na.
yeah, just about everything, bro. Even monster trucks. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Verona Speedway.
I mean, we're kind of almost about there in the episode. I know we could go for at least another 10 minutes,
Oh,
but without slides, it's not necessarily hard. But
it's
you
a
know
rainy day too. You know.
that's the thing. It's a rainy day out here, bro. And I mean, the one thing is I do still feel just a little bit bad for my San Diego Wave ladies because they were so close, dude. They were so close to moving on, and like the W
Be
no, hold on, women's National Soccer League. Yeah, fuck. I'm sorry, I probably fucked that up. But the women's soccer league, dude. They were so close to making it to the championship. It's basically about to be over in like in the next 2 weeks compared to the men's league.
So I heard that they're gonna their final game is gonna be a floating field.
It's not the final game.
Oh,
But yeah, no. See, check it,
So
and
good.
then that's why I feel bad for the ladies because like this is something translating for the sport in the female section, at least when it comes down to soccer. So up in the Bay, they are planning to having a full on soccer match on a ship, and the ship they converted it to
Damn.
a soccer field. I mean, it's not the exact same dimensions as you would like on land, but it's still pretty cool that these ladies are gonna be playing a official soccer match on the water on the ship. And like it's insane, bro. If you guys don't
Pretty
know
cool.
the full note, check it out because it's worth the time,
Yeah.
and it's just pretty cool that they're gonna be able to showcase their sport on water, bro. Like it's crazy, especially for San Francisco, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's a little ahead of the time, but like it's a good start, especially for the sport.
Yeah, dude. Congrats to the women. That's exciting no matter what. That's gonna be so sick. So it's like Red Bull type stuff. And it's for a playoff game, right? Which is even more important. So they're gonna really go all out. That's kind of like any place, anywhere type thing, you know?
Exactly. That's what it reminds me of, dude. It kind of has like that Street Fighter vibe. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's switch the stage and like let's just get at it. Like it's got that like
but
it's
instead of it being a bullshit exhibition game, like it's a playoff.
hey, it's
game,
a real game, dude. It's like it's got like Street
yeah,
Fighter, like
that's
Smash
cool, man.
Brothers type
I
vibes.
like
Like it's super dope.
I
So
like that a lot.
I can't wait to watch it. I really can't.
Yeah, is that in 2 weeks? You say?
Yeah, it's in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, yes. And then also the NASCAR is coming to Coronado
Woo!
next year, so stay tuned for that too. That's gonna be equally like anywhere, any place. Come get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See,
It's gonna be
and
sick.
and
I wish the finish line could be over the bridge. That'd be so ill.
And see that's the thing with the new age, bro. Like 2025, like it really started a new trend. I don't know if it was because of us millennials or maybe Gen Z, but like the exclusivity of content. Because like when F1 returned to Vegas, like now that's the new course. Like Vegas is like must watch, must be at. Kind of like Monaco, like but Monaco is like more uppity. I can't afford Monaco, but I could afford Vegas for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it's cool, dude. The exclusivity of things like we've seen it now with like even the Starbucks barista cup, like the limited item, the limited, I guess, experience is just it's the new way, bro. Especially when we're having hard times, slightly in a recession, but we're not gonna get into all that. But like being able to experience things that are like basically history that you can't repeat, like that's super amazing, and I'm glad that we're starting to invest more into experiences and not so much products.
Yeah, always evolving, and it is the experience over, you know, the product. It's more like it means more when it's given as a gift. Exclusivity means even better. You know, like when I was given that guitar pick, at the Padre game.
which is still pretty badass, dude.
Yeah.
That Better Cup freaking
Yeah.
guitar pick,
Yeah,
that shit's so cool.
It's cool. It feels good. You know, it's like, oh wow, like no one else. It wasn't a giveaway. Like someone just gave me this. That's fucking badass. So yeah, it's. I know it's like that. It's the experience. You know, It wasn't selling it to me. You know, it wasn't the one like a Beanie Baby or whatever else. Like what Lulu. What is that thing called now? The Lulu Bears or whatever.
That doesn't matter.
But no, yeah. So you know, I know what you're saying, and I love it.
Yeah,
Also,
dude.
you know, I love how they're also doing that in sports. I mean, look at these giveaways now.
Dude, everybody's stepping up their game in the giveaways, whether it be the San Diego Clippers, the San Diego Sockers. I can't wait to see what I see from the Bombers or even the Strike Force. Like
Ooh,
the giveaways really entices the fan base because, like, because again, the exclusivity of that merch, like, you want to say, "Hey, I was there, I was
yeah,
part of that," like, and I don't know, man. That's really the new market moving forward for the rest of the decade, and we'll see what happens in 2030.
yeah. Let's see what happens in 2030. Are you excited?
Dude, I'm always ready for the future, bro. Like,
He's
I,
always ready. Vote for him.
dude, I'm here for change, bro. I'm here for change. I'm here for dollars. I'm here for nickels and dimes.
I
You
need
let me
money,
know.
money.
I ain't stopping, dude. Nothing be stopping me.
Nothing stopping this man right here. He's ready to go. There's no stop. The future is just a goal to reach.
Yo, that's poetry right there.
Hey.
Hey, but once again, I hope you guys are enjoying Smoking Vig Sports Radio because sad news. After we change this format, we only got a couple weeks left before the year's over.
Yeah.
So we may only have 3 more episodes after this,
Maybe.
possibly 4, shooting for 4. But it all depends on how the rest of the year turns out. But either way, we just want to let you know that we've definitely enjoyed this platform and being able to be involved in sports with you
Yeah.
guys
Oh, yeah.
as a fan. Because yeah,
See, we're fans too. We want to get more interactive because we love you guys' input. That's why I ask you guys questions. I am curious. And yeah, no, we are fans. We talk to fans, as fans, and that's what we do.
100% every single week, dude. Like, yeah, you might see us out here a little bit more dressed up, with the bow tie, or the suspenders, or the tie. But it's part of the resume, and it's a niche that I hope that you guys enjoy because, like, I don't really see too many other people really doing this, and especially in the sports platform and the atmosphere. Because, like, again, not to discredit any other guys that we mentioned earlier, but everybody does have like their own specific catalog, and we want to have our own specific catalog, which again, for fans, by the fans, and continuing to just keep it as
fans
all the time, dude. And just continuing that groove and that Smoke and Vic sports radio talk, because it is pretty cool out here, dude. I mean, it started with SD Podcast.
Hey.
Appreciate again Kicklass for giving us that platform,
Oh, yeah, dude.
because SD Podcast was cool. I mean, but keeping up with the outfits, not gonna lie, was a little tough.
Oh, man, expensive.
Yeah, different hats, different shirts, different everything, and they weren't sponsoring.
I have like 2 more I could have fucked.
But just know that we do it with nothing but love and heart, and we do it out here for San Diego, 100%.
100%, man. It's all fun and games. Diehard Padres at the end of the day. But we're down to cover all the sports, all the juice, and just whatever I like as a fan, because that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, one day we will get into full NHL talk.
Oh my goodness, the Tampa Bay Lightning, but one day.
Hey, San Jose Sharks, baby, damn.
Hey.
The Anaheim Ducks.
Ooh.
They're probably like the
Kings.
more quiet teams, but they be doing some stuff, dude. I mean,
Hey,
the Sharks got this 19-year-old striker that is
San
in
Jose is
third
no
place,
joke.
like-
Dude, I heard the Sharks are tough, dude.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they'll fizzle out by the end of the season,
Oh,
but
yeah.
because they're in rebuild mode, so we'll see, man. I mean, Anaheim is almost in the same place, but that giveaway earlier this year was
Dude,
amazing.
I wanted to buy it. I was about to buy it.
I still want that
Yeah,
freaking
I was about
face
to
mask,
buy it
dude.
on
It's so
eBay.
awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was about to get
And
that
I mean,
shit.
Tampa Bay is always
It
solid.
was hard as fuck.
The Knights, or sorry, not the Knights, because that's Vegas, but the Knights are badass. The Kings have been slipping the last couple of seasons, but that's just with any sports, dude. There's your ups and downs, and
Lightning's good. Rangers good. Maple Leafs
But-
good.
that's the beautiful thing, bro. When you're a fan, you go for your team no matter what.
Yeah, we're trying to get into it. Trying to get into soccer. We'll get better with it. Better
Yeah.
with age. We're like wine, baby. Like
Yeah,
wine.
but for now, let's go SDFC. We will see you guys on Monday for that game, and I can't wait, bro. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a dove. It's not gonna be an easy one,
It's not gonna be a pigeon.
but you know what? Before we close out, dude, let's dive into that match because it's not gonna be easy, dude. We got Minnesota.
In my swim trunks.
We got Minnesota, and these guys they be balling, bro. They play hard.
They're in here for a reason.
They're the exact opposite of what SDFC is because they don't need to control the ball as much as San Diego does. San Diego, they can handle it, but these guys are always on the counter attack. They'll try to catch you slipping, and I don't know, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a win for San Diego. One of the hardest matches, 2-1.
2-1. San Diego wins. All right. Well then, I agree. Maybe one of the hardest matches. Shoot, I'm thinking maybe 3-2. I think it's gonna be
Ooh,
tough.
okay.
I think it's gonna be an exciting one. I don't know though because Chucky's hurt. He's not gonna be able to play for us.
Bam. Flash news right here, guys. Chucky Lozano is eligible to play on the playoff
He
match
is eligible,
against Minnesota.
but he is hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt with Mexico, but I think he'll be all right for SDFC.
I don't know. That's crazy. What would you rather do? I mean, shoot. I mean, what pays you more, playing for Mexico or playing for a professional team in a league?
Well, okay. Let's extend this just a little bit. So we talked about how it was for the baseball players, right?
Yeah.
Similar situation. So when you're playing for your country, you do it on a volunteer basis mostly. Yeah, you probably get a little bit of money coming into your account, but it's not as much as your actual contract with the football club that you're assigned to. So yeah, no, he's more obligated to San Diego than he is with Mexico. Mexico is more like a pride thing because it's always nice to represent your country, but the Mexican club
So it's in their contracts where they could play, wherever they want.
with soccer, yeah, it's a little bit different, bro. It's a different beast.
That's crazy. That's nice. That's
Yep.
cool though that you're always allowed to play for your country, kind of like a war. Like you're always down to serve for your country, but you got to play our games.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is that since Mexico is not playing for a qualifier, they're automatically in, just like the USA and Canada.
So they shouldn't even play to this.
Exactly.
They shouldn't
But-
have even played his
But
ass.
I'm not the coach, so I ain't gonna tell you
should
how to do
be,
your
man.
job.
Let's vote for this man to be the coach of Mexico's soccer. Come on, we need Vic.
No, it's called it's called something else. It's not a coach. Maybe in English it's called a coach, but
What's it
whatever.
called then?
I think it's like a
Manager,
like
right?
a
Villa?
like a director or some shit like that. I don't know.
What?
I don't know all these terms in soccer.
Really?
Still pretty new to this.
Hmm.
But either way, man, I'm still excited for SDFC. I'm still excited to see all these new games coming up. WBC, we got the World Cup right around the corner. Like it's exciting. But the one thing that I'm definitely excited for is Survivor Series here in San Diego. It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
beautiful.
Let's go, man. I'm super excited. Dirty Dom versus John Cena. We got the good guys versus the bad guys. The Vision versus the Usos. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a real fun one. They got the chicks. Nia Jax. She's from San Diego. So all the San Diego wrestlers are going to be out and about doing their thing. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, dude, I can't
Oh,
wait.
man.
So for everybody that goes to Survivor Series in Petco Park,
Send us some footage.
yeah,
please.
let us know how it went, dude. Because I'm gonna be watching that show for sure, dude. I actually hit up my boy Denlock, who made the craziest, baddest mural for the Mysterio family down in San Diego. And yeah, we got some things cooking. So stay tuned for the flyer. But aside from that, I will try to make my way to Pickle Park and get some of that exclusive Bape times
Ooh,
WWE times tops merchandise because it's history right
Times
there in the
Fanatic,
making.
right?
Well, Fnatic owns tops, so yes.
Oh, did not know that. Did you hear about GameStop?
Oh, run it real quickly. I do know what you're trying to talk about, but
Okay.
run it real quickly to everybody
I
right
think
here.
it's December 9th or December 6th. Don't quote me on that. It's one of those. It's a trade anything day in GameStop, which means you can bring anything you think is valuable and see if they'll trade it for store credit. So yeah, exclusions. There are a few exclusions. I just can't trade like batteries. They're not taking any old school computers. They're not taking anything liquid, anything toxic. You know what I mean? So, but I'm thinking if you got like an old comic book or an old action figure or something like that, dude, you can trade anything. I got a few like badass old cars. I might see like, are they worth it to you
Yeah,
guys?
I'm gonna try, dude, but I know they don't
What are
keep.
you gonna do?
Well, they don't keep anything that's N64 in stock anymore, so I can't really try. But I
You got
would
some
want,
N64 stuff?
dude. Hell yeah, I got mad games.
You have the console?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but hey, we'll see. That's a whole different topic right there.
Yeah, they won't, so they're not gonna trade in that, huh?
I'm not gonna trade that shit in. Hell no.
No, that's an antique.
Yeah, dude. I still got a VHS player.
I got the original Xbox.
Whew, there you go.
Yes, sir.
Magic.
Do
All right,
you
guys.
believe
Well,
in
I think we about to reach our time. So
Oh,
let us know
the
how you
hour?
guys
Oh,
like
man.
our intro. You know what? Before we head out,
What?
we're gonna finish this episode once again with our intro. So you guys let us know how you guys
So
like
now
our
it's
intro.
called our outro.
For this episode, our intro will be our outro. So let us know how you guys like it. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out
You guys
with
rock,
us
bro. You guys
out
rock.
here at Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. Shout out to Humble Photography for the comments. Shout
Charlie
out to
Logue,
everybody.
760. Thank you for the footy.
Shout out to everybody on Instagram for tuning in and let us know because we did this a little bit different just because we only record off of one camera and it's a little delayed sometimes.
Balling on a budget, guys.
Yes, sir. But shout out to Kicker Labs. Shout out to you guys. And here you go once again the Smoke and Vic intro
Happy Thanksgiving.
/ outro. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, thank you guys again for tuning in to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour here at Kicker Labs. You guys do not have to go anywhere. Maybe stick around to YouTube or your Instagram, but we got to get up out of here. We will see you guys next
Next
Wednesday. That's right. Right before Thanksgiving week and the Wednesday after that. But until then, we will see you when we see you. Let's go San Diego FC. Let's go all of these big time players. Let's go Dom Mysterio versus John Cena.
Let's go. Alex.
LFGSD, baby. Let's go.
go.